Nothing goes to waste on the journey of life. Both good and bad experiences shape your mind and heart for what is to come. By Leon Brown. The road of life twists and turns and no two directions are ever the same. Yet our lessons come from the journey, not the destination. By Don Williams. Life is a journey. How we travel is really up to us. Why? We can just flow with the tide or follow our own dreams. By Paulo Coelho. Some journeys take us far from home. Some adventures lead us to our destiny. By C.S. Lewis. Only those who will risk going too far can possibly find out how far one can go. By T.S. Eliot. You may not always end up where you thought you were going, but you will always end up where you were meant to be. By Jessica Taylor. Everybody has their own story, everybody has their own journey. By Talia. The true voyage of discovery is not a journey to a new place, it is learning to see with new eyes. By Marcel Proust. Sometimes the longest journey we make is the 16 inches from our heads to our hearts. By Elena Avila. If the path be beautiful, let us not ask where it leads. By Anatole France. If one completes the journey to one's own heart, one will find oneself in the heart of everyone else. By Thomas Keating. Sometimes the hardest part of the journey is believing you're worthy of the trip. By Glenn Beck. The good life is a process, not a state of being. It is a direction, not a destination. By Carl Rogers. The moment in between what you once were, and who you are now becoming, is where the dance of life really takes place. By Barbara de Angelis. We don't receive wisdom, we must discover it for ourselves after a journey that no one can take for us or spare us. By Marcel Proust. Let your mind start a journey through a strange new world. Leave all thoughts of the world you knew before. Let your soul take you where you long to be. Close your eyes, let your spirit start to soar, and you'll live as you've never lived before. By Eric Fromm. I have learned to live my life one step, one breath, and one moment at a time, but it was a long road. I set out on a journey of love, seeking truth, peace and understanding. I am still learning. By Muhammad Ali. The future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams. By Eleanor Roosevelt. All journeys have secret destinations of which the traveler is unaware. By Martin Buber. We can never judge the lives of others, because each person knows only their own pain and renunciation. It's one thing to feel that you are on the right path, but it's another to think that yours is the only path. By Paulo Coelho. We may run, walk, stumble, drive, or fly, but let us never lose sight of the reason for the journey or miss a chance to see a rainbow on the way. By Gloria Gaynor. Success is every minute you live. It's the process of living. It's stopping for the moments of beauty, of pleasure, the moments of peace. Success is not a destination that you ever reach. Success is the quality of the journey. By Jennifer James. Life should not be a journey to the grave with the intention of arriving safely in a pretty and well-preserved body, but rather to skid in broadside in a cloud of smoke, thoroughly used up, totally worn out, and loudly proclaiming, "Wow! What a ride!" By Hunter S. Thompson. If my ship sails from sight, it doesn't mean my journey ends, it simply means the river bends. By Enoch Powell. When setting out on a journey, do not seek advice from someone who never left home. By Rumi. Life is short and we have never too much time for gladdening the hearts of those who are traveling the dark journey with us. Oh, be swift to love, make haste to be kind. By Henri Frédéric Amiel. Maturity is the ability to think, speak and act your feelings within the bounds of dignity. The measure of your maturity is how spiritual you become during the midst of your frustrations. By Samuel Ullman. It may be that when we no longer know what to do, we have come to our real work, and that when we no longer know which way to go, we have begun our real journey. By Wendell Berry. Life is a circle. The end of one journey is the beginning of the next. By Joseph M. Marshall III. We are travelers on a cosmic journey, stardust, swirling and dancing in the eddies and whirlpools of infinity. Life is eternal. We have stopped for a moment to encounter each other, to meet, to love, to share. This is a precious moment. It is a little parenthesis in eternity. By Paulo Coelho.